what is coaching?
Listening and guiding.
Listening and guiding. Okay,
Being mentor.
so mentoring. What else?
Experience sharing.
Sharing experience.
Advising.
Advising.
Observing.
Observing. Wish. What else? Okay, who have been in coaching session before? Who has done coaching? Who knows what is coaching? Okay, well learned. Cool. Okay. Now, please look at the picture. Do you see it? When are you at your best? This is what's written below. So, what do you see in the picture?
A girl is jumping up.
It's
Bullets.
I don't know, it has a hat. So.
It's
The person is jumping in the air. Good.
is the upper, like the upper part, the highest point that he or she can go.
How do you feel that person was feeling?
Yep.
What do you think? Happy?
Free.
Okay.
Finally released.
Finally
That he made
released.
it free.
He made it.
Something
Succeeded. Accomplished. Great.
Proud. Free.
Proud. Okay. Proud. Free. That's a good one. Okay. Anything else?
Dancing.
Dancing. Okay. Cool. Now I'll ask you to close your eyes for 2 minutes and reflect on at a time when you were at your best.
As a human or
As a human, as a professional,
as an angel?
Apart from
in
yesterday.
general, like your highest point. Remember one highest point in your life. Don't open your eyes, but think about what was happening. Good job. What were you feeling? What strong points were you using?
What?
What strong points, strengths were you using? Thank you. Open your eyes. Now turn to your neighbor on a table or on a chair and tell about that and listen to their story. Okay? Okay. So, what strengths were you using? I want to hear. What strong points, what strengths were you using?
Do you want us to say our own or the other person's?
Doesn't matter. Whatever you
Motivates
learned,
them.
and
I
whatever you
think the
want.
things that we already know we were using.
Our
and that's-
knowledge,
yeah.
great. That was what you wanted
Knowledge,
to say.
skills,
Skills, okay.
motivate them.
Motivation,
Hard work.
hard work, exactly.
Excitement.
Excitement, awesome. What else?
I don't know, the proud feeling.
Yeah, the pride, the
Pride, yeah.
accomplishment, that feeling. Great. Okay. So let's move forward.
Coach.
Coach.
Coach. Okay. What was he doing?
Routine. Routine. helping to,
Giving her out.
yes.
Okay.
Hinting.
Hinting. Okay.
Keeping him safe.
Keeping him safe.
Helping, like guarding.
Guarding him.
Guiding and leading.
Guiding and leading.
Giving some tools and techniques how to solve this problem.
Awesome. I was waiting for that. What else? What else?
Showing the way of solution.
Huh?
Showing the way.
Showing the solution.
Way.
The way. Okay. So far I heard only one coaching concept or answer to my question.
I think realizing he realized something, like firstly he realized the best him. So, but
Who realized?
the man who goes to coaching,
Mm-hmm.
who goes to coach. Yeah.
Who goes to coach? Great. That's the second idea I heard. Uh-huh. Urish. What else? Okay. Then what else? We'll try to answer by the end of the session and watch the video again to see if that person is doing what we learned during the day today. Okay. So a coach focuses on person, not an issue. This is actually when we are talking about coach, and maybe at the end of the session, if you want, we can talk a little bit about, or like try to draw a parallel and see what is the difference between coach and leader, coach and manager, because coach is different thing. Very easily confusing, but if you know just those coach approaches, if you know the coaching skills, you won't be able to confuse anymore. So the coach focuses on the person, not the issue. Remember, if you are coming to me with your issue, I am focusing on you, I am not focusing on the issue. Looks at what is right. That is, looks at the strength. That's why we did the activities, to see what is right. Focuses on the positive, looking at the strength, resilience, courage, and hope. Supports individuals in identifying and using their own strength. This is very important. Supports individuals in identifying their own strength. Because coach should not and cannot give any advice, as you said. If you are giving an advice, it means you are doing management. Coach should not give advice. So coach works with individuals to help them to define and achieve their goals and perform at their very best. So helps them to define and achieve their goals. This is very important. This is a huge, the biggest difference between coaching and managing. Coach never brings his or her own agenda. If you have an issue, I'm not coming and saying, hey, this is how I think you need to do. I don't bring my agenda. I am focusing on person, trying to help him identify his own agenda, and then working with him. Okay? Shares relevant tools and resources is best when includes a collaborative alliance between coach and coachee. So let's talk more about this. The coaching roles, actually coaching is a broader thing, and it takes a piece of co-training, a piece of mentoring, a piece of co-planner, co-trainer, co-teacher. Okay, so many other skills. Coaching itself as a new methodology, new approach in development of a person is having all the roles of these people. Okay, so when we are talking about coaching, four important things which is called coach approach. And actually, I'm trying to introduce you to coaching basics, okay? Because coaching itself is a huge topic. So, coach approach. So, it has 4 coach approaches, and this is something we need to have in our mind every time we are doing any coaching session. So, number 1 is establish collaborative relationship. Or in the coaching world, they say create an alliance. What is alliance? Alliance, not dash, yeah. Alliance is like treaty or agreement between 2 parties, 2 people, 2 countries, etc. Okay? Creating an alliance. Thinking that, you know, and actually I do not see this is very much applicable to us or to our lives if we are not a professional coach. Because if someone is coming to you with their agenda, with their issue, it means that there is that alliance that they are coming to you. There is that friendship already. The second one is identifying the topic. So how many times your friend, your colleague, whoever came to you and talked about an issue and you are feeling that what are you talking, that's not what you're talking, and trying to dig deep and understand that the issue is somewhere else. Have you had that type of chances when someone is talking to you about an issue, but if you talk more, you see that issue is not that, the issue is coming from somewhere else. So identifying the topic is when you're directly saying, hey, is this what you're saying? Naming it, okay? And then we'll do lots of practice, so these 4 steps will be much more easier for you. But naming it, identifying the topic. What do you want to talk about? I hear you saying about this, about this, about this. What do you want to talk about? So identifying the topic, making it clear what you want to do. Use coaching skills is the third and the biggest part of it. And we are going to learn all the skills that coaching brings to us. And number 4, end with accountability. So to make sure that the discussion, the conversation we had, got it there and you are going to follow up. Okay? Now, okay, some coaching skills. And I'm going to give you a handout, you don't need to write. So, these are the coaching skills that we are going to learn today. Listening, curiosity or powerful questions, articulating what is going on, acknowledgement, asking permission, challenging, championing, and the last one is self-management. So I'm going to give it to you for you to be able to present back to me. But before going there, I want to talk a little bit about listening. Okay? What do you know about listening?
It is very hard.
What is listening? It's hard.
It's not on each other.
Focus on each other.
It's not only hearing.
It's not only hearing.
Feeling.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And it is more important than speaking.
It's more important. That's why God gave you 2 ears, 1 mouth. To listen more, to speak less. Okay. What else?
Attention.
Attention. Great. Okay, so in coaching and in general, the new tendency says level 1 listen. So they categorize level 1, level 2, and level 3. Okay? So 3 levels of listening. The first level is a passive listening. I'm just listening to you, and I'm, gosh, when is he going to finish? I don't have time for him. Gosh, this is a stupid thing, waste to me telling me. Whatever, you are passively listening and you are not interested in anything about that process. Okay? That's the level 1. Level 2 is active listening, what RC was saying. When you're involved, you're interested, you are sometimes, asking questions, paraphrasing, giving it back, summarizing, okay? Level 3 is what we are talking about in the coaching setting, in the coaching context. Level 2, it's also called deep listening, or very often, again, in the coaching world, they say 360 degrees listening. Okay? Which means that you are putting everything aside with every cell of your body, you are in the conversation. Okay? So listening, just wanted to give you this understanding that forget about two listenings if you are in a coaching session and focus on the deep listening. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll ask you to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'll give you each all the coaching skills, and I'll ask you to take about 5 minutes to read it, to be able to come and teach it to us. Okay? So you are going to do the first one, deep listening. You are going to do the second one, curiosity, powerful questions. You are going to do the third one, articulating what's going on. You are going then to do the next one, asking permission, challenging, championing, accountability. We can do it together. Right? Self-management together. Okay? Is it clear what you are going to do? You are looking at the definition and everything about what assignment is and teaching it to the others in 5 minutes.